Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, number 11.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Chili Davis, the next to hit, takes outside. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check on the runner. Adley back on a dive. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Come on, Rays, let's go.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Right side. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground. And foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now Andrew Jones. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. Adley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. To third. He's in there. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, one down. There's a strike at the knees, and the count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Dazzy Gregori stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Bert Blyleven. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now,
And
Jay
leading
Shin.
up for the Rays, the center fielder, Jay Shin.
That's in for a strike. Blyleven, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 5.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kim. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1. Too high. Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vargas makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup.
Oh.
They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out.
Runner takes off, fouled off left side. And there's a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Runner takes off. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Here we go now, Rays.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, number 6. He was late there, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Number 2 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball 1 there. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
One out, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Nori Nakamura. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Blyleven back to work.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Comes up empty. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 18. Fastball for a strike. Blyleven, multi-time All-Star, over 200 career wins, and he was born in the Netherlands.
Ball.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Hits the top of the wall. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Back-to-back base hits. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Golden opportunity right here. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now the left fielder. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Second inning here, no score. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. Adline tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Chris Taylor now.
Batting ninth, the right
It's early,
fielder,
but these
Greg
at-bats can impact a game just as much as they
Taylor.
do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No one's the count.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, and the batter now, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford.
Now this is in the air down the line. Taylor makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So the batting
Ozzie
order turns over.
Adline.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Adline. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
One down, Phillies down a run. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Outside low, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is downstairs. And here it comes. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back
And
as we go
the Rays,
to the last
the
of the
center
third.
fielder,
And now the center fielder, Jay Shin. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Now
right
batting,
there. Just a
number
really
5.
nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Shin gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one missed. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Center field. Jones settles under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, U.O.
U.O. Next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Two on, one out. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Throws from the ground, one at second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And stepping in for the Rays, Nori Nakamura. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andrew Jones. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Caught looking his first time up. Fought off foul. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4 and now number 18. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count. And they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
0-2 is the count.
And the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Here's the left fielder. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one fouled off. Next
One
offering
ball,
misses down
two
and
strikes.
away. And it's
That's
even
ball
up.
2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard
The
out
right
of the
fielder,
zone,
number
and he just couldn't
33,
hold up the swing.
Rick
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is
Taylor.
really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here comes Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly
No
in an
ball,
0-2
two
count,
strikes.
you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back now in
Leading
Tampa
off for
Bay.
Philadelphia,
Here's the third baseman, number 6. Just
that's
missed.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low.
And on the mound, you
Two
know
balls,
confidence
one
has
strike.
to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he
Now
can get
batting,
through
number
one more
2.
inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, the right
So
fielder,
digging in now for
Vladimir
Philadelphia, Vladimir
Valentin.
Valentin. Struck out swinging his first
No,
time.
he's safe.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Phillies trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one.
That's an out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Ford, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Valentin leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's go, Rays.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back.
And
we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jay Shin. Blyleven back to work. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 5.
Kim next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone. And that one is
That's
inside. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a
Now
hitter. Even
batting,
though you
the
know
first
that, they
baseman,
still drive you absolutely
Oh.
crazy.
2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, U.O. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the
Oh,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a strike. Next offering misses. Full count now. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
That's a nice at bat and a
Now
great
batting,
take on
number
3-2.
51.
Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Let's go, Rays.
Ball
That's
1
a
there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the one. They're up 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Adley. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fly ball center field, Kim. And it's caught for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the Phillies DH, Chili Davis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. 1 for 2. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark. Ball one. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Nori Nakamura. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bert Blyleven done for the afternoon, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Phillies.
on now, number 33.
Number 33.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the catcher for the Rays. And ball one.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that is downstairs. 2-0.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Next is the designated hitter. And that's a little high. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Amos Willingham, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Peyton warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder.
Now batting, number 23.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Chris Taylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. Now 1-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jay Shin. There's a strike. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The other way, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now here is Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no
0-1 for
fair
Kim.
right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one catches the zone. 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And here's the first baseman, Dazzy Gregori. Yeah, that's fouled off. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 11 done for the day. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So they
Rays,
bring on the veteran, Ryan
number
Thompson.
81.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman. And that drops in for a strike. Towards first, and that chance handled. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Julian Merriweather up and throwing. Beck getting cranked up as well. Two outs. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside low, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now pitching for the
We're
Phillies,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
29.
Amos Willingham.
Amos Willingham.
3, 4,
Leading
5
up
due
for
up
the
for the
Rays,
home team.
the first
Now up
baseman,
for Tampa Bay.
U.O.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's downstairs and outside. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right
batting,
there, and that final
number
pitch
51.
probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's the second baseman. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Amos Willingham is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
New arm
Phillies,
out of the bullpen, Lance
number
Payton.
29.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the
Payton.
score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here's the catcher. First pitch misses. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike. ball 3.
That's ball 4. Tried another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Number 22.
So a man at first. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
2 on with 1 out. Now the left fielder. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Ripped, but it curls foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Inside, just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's the strike, 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That catches the top part of the zone. 3-2 now.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Shin will hit next. And a slider in there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Outside low, 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases loaded. One away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Line and a base hit into right. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they now lead by 9. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Lance Payton won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Phillies.
change here. Pedro
Number
Strop.
46.
And we all know about his slider.
Pedro
It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kim, the next to hit. Taylor on third. Shin at first. One gone. On the ground to third. The throw to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swinging a foul straight back. That's inside. And it's 1-1. And a strike in there. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Taylor makes the grab for the second out. Ozzie Adline stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So, man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Chili Davis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Number 25,
Andrew Jones stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. Going back, Taylor. He's there to make the grab. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Rays 10 and the Phillies 2. Back now in Tampa Bay, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, U.O. Stroke in his 3rd season, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Action in the pen down there. Vance Worley up and loosening in the pen.
Let's go, Tampa.
That one
Ball
misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And he pumps it a strike. Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Now
patient at
batting,
the plate.
number
A game
51.
plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, nobody out. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter. He's already homered here in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nori Nakamura.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hit to right. Valentin nabs it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away.
Now batting, number 18.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stroke, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results And a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Jones sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 11-2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the dirt.
No strike.
That's towards center. Jones should have this one and makes the grab. And that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Rays 11 and the Phillies 2. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Thompson back to work. And that's a little bit high. Down the line. Taylor on the move towards the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
So up next, Dazzy Gregori. He's already homered in this game. Headed down the line. Taylor on the move. Two away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So it's their last chance in this one. Number 6 stands in for the Phillies. That misses. And that is ball one.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 11-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
At the plate, number 2. Foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike. The Phillies down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.